What's up, you guys? So this video is going to be basically me going over the parts list of my newest build. So this here is basically it's basically a different configuration from what I usually have. So it's a rifle upper with a pistol lower. So all right, so the pistol lower is a Palmetto State Armory pistol lower, and it has the HD PDW brace from SB Tactical installed on it. So I purchased it like that with the brace and everything. This grip is a vertical crossover grip from MKM or MK Machining. So I recently installed this trigger in here. This new trigger, it's a Trigger Tech 3-pound, 3.5-pound single stage duty trigger. So I think it's called the duty trigger, and it's the flat face 3.5-pound single stage. They do have a 2-stage trigger as well. They have all kinds of triggers, but this is like entry level, a little bit over $100 type trigger. And I also put a new safety on here. This is the MemTech ambidextrous safety. It's a 45 degree. Let me just let you guys see that the gun is clear, so we can test this trigger out. All right, so as you can see, there's nothing in the chamber. So just gonna do a couple trigger pulls so you guys can see how light this trigger is. So barely any pressure, single stage. Actually, I got it on safe and put it on fire. All right, so barely any pressure, applying a little pressure, and it breaks. All right, so I just reset the trigger. I'm gonna slowly release. That's it. That's the reset right there. And another trigger pull. Very light trigger. So I nicknamed this build the Sidewinder. I called it that because it just sounded cool. And then this original build is a Daniel Defense DDM4 V7, but now it has a different lower on it. So the color is supposed to be tornado gray, which basically is a gray, sort of like sniper gray. So yeah, so I believe that's pretty much the lower. I do have a bad lever on there. If you don't know what a bad lever is it basically helps you manipulate the gun action to where you can hold the bolt open and release the bolt with the same hand as your trigger, so that way you don't have to be taking your support hand off of your handguard to manipulate the weapon. So it just helps you manipulate the weapon a lot better. For my optic, on the upper is a Daniel Defense V7 upper 5.56 16-inch with a 15-inch handguard. The optics that I have on here is the Romeo 4H and the Juliet 4. The Romeo 4H has different reticles and stuff, and it has night vision settings and everything. It's pretty good red dot. I really liked it. The main reason I got it is because of the different reticles, And the design, it's auto on, auto off and stuff. And I found a combo where you could get the magnifier with it for a little bit more. So that's what I went ahead and did. The mount that it's on is a Scalar Works Leap. No, not Leap, sorry. That's a different mount. This is a Scalar Works Fuse 1, Fuse 01. So I found this on I believe Scalar Works website. And basically it's like a 13 slot reel riser. I bought this instead of an actual mount for each optic in the magnifier because I want to be able to move it around because it has quick detach and everything. I want to be able to move these optics or stuff around on different guns if needed without having to demount it and all of that. So I do have backup iron sights, just standard Magpul M-bus sights. These are gray in color to match the rifle. So closer towards the front end of the handguard, I do have a sling. This is a Magpul. I believe it's a MS4. Can't remember which model this sling is, but I did buy a pad to give me extra cushion. So in the future, I might get a different sling. I was looking at the Warrior Poet sling, so I might try that one out in the future sometime. Not sure. But yeah, on the handguard, I got a little rail cover up top between the optic and my pressure switch. So I do have some rail covers, and I do have a rail wrap. This is a hot pocket rail wrap. Helps your protect your hand from the rail if it gets really hot. For the light, I have a Cloud Rain. So this is the very first Cloud Rain. So yeah, on the handguard, I got a vertical grip. This is the Daniel Defense vertical grip. It has the rubberized grip similar to their stock and pistol grip. So that's a vertical grip. So, and then on the very end tip of the rifle, we have the Surefire Warden. So the Surefire Warden is basically a blast diffuser, blast deflector. It pushes all of the blasts and concussion forward away from the shooter. And under here, I have a what you call it, a Surefire War Comp. So go ahead and loosen this. So this Warden has the same quick detach system as their suppressors. So I went ahead and picked this up because it's non-regulated and it was only like a couple $100. So I went ahead and bought this just for now, but possibly in the future I might upgrade to a actual suppressor. So all right, so this is the Surefire War Comp. So I have it pretty much level to where a left-handed or a right-handed shooter can fire. It's supposed to have two main features, compensation and also flash hiding capabilities. So the ports up top push gas out top, which helps with recoil, and these three prongs help with hiding the flash. And it also this whole thing also works as a suppressor mount, but there is people claiming that gas leaks out the back of the what's this called, the war comp. and it gets like on your hands and stuff like that. So I don't mainly plan on shooting my rifle, this rifle right here, with a suppressor. I'm gonna probably get one, but it's not gonna be like the main thing that I'm gonna be doing. So I went ahead and got the war comp, overdid the muzzle brake. The muzzle brake is very good at helping with recoil and everything, but I want to be able to shoot this at night and not have to worry about a big flash, a big fireball coming out the end of it. So I wanted that feature, so that's why I went with the war comp. So to put this on, you just line up this little notch right there. You see a little notch right there. You make sure it's turned all the way out. You got a little button right here you push in and you turn it. So I push that in, you turn it all the way out, and then you just line it up with the notch. I'm gonna try to find a notch on the actual muzzle device. I don't know if you can see that. So that little notch right there lines up with that notch right there. So I'm gonna put that on there, let that line up, and then we're just gonna crank it. Gotta make sure it's actually seated. 1 second. All right, so you put it on there, it should fall down in there like that, and then from there you just gotta turn it, and it'll ratchet down, make sure it's nice and snug, and it shouldn't move at all. So I'm gonna give you guys a closer look of both sides, and then I'm gonna be taking this to the range. So I'm just gonna remove this sling from 1 second. So just another quick look. So that's my new build, or new configuration, however you want to put it. It is my Glock 19. I got Cerakoted and stippled and ported to match the rifle. So yeah, so I'm gonna be going to the range, and we're gonna fire a couple shots through the war comp and the warden. We're gonna check it out, see if we like it. Stay tuned.